Hi everyone, I'm back with a new character video today. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. It's been like a couple weeks, but that's just because summer kind of came on, and I was kind of busy doing stuff. Anyway, I wanted to get back on this series because I'm starting a new blog, and I'm blogging 3 times a week, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Fridays I'm doing something special where I am interviewing different artists, different writers, photographers, all different kinds of artistic people, I guess. And Mondays and Wednesdays I'm posting just kind of blogs about writing, or either my personal writing or photography stuff. And you can find the blog on my website. I'll post the link below. So the character for today is Howell Pendengalle, and he is one of my favorite characters. He's one of my oldest characters too. He's someone that's sort of been around since I was 14 or 15 when I was writing my first really awful fantasy series, and I kind of carried his character over because I really liked his character and I really liked that archetype of kind of the wizard or the wise man of the series. He's also the first character that we meet in this series. He's the point of view character for the prelude, and he also appears as the point of view character for the prologue in book 1. So even if you skip the prelude, he's still the first character that you meet. And he's really the most important character in the whole series. His backstory goes on for ages and ages, so I won't get into all of it. But basically he is a member of the Council of the Wise, which is a group of wizards that were originally sent to watch over the world and make sure that magic is kept in control, and that any dark magic is also kind of dealt with really quickly and swiftly. And Howell is really, so far, the only planned point of view character from the Council of the Wise. You might see some of the other characters in prelude books, which are sort of tie-in novels, and this makes Howell kind of special because he gives an insight into a past that has been forgotten. But Howell has his own sort of issues and problems. As a wizard or a member of the Council of the Wise, he is immortal. But because he's human, he's sort of put himself into this human culture of the Kingdom of Aurelia, acting as a guide for the kings. And at the beginning of this novel, he's been in this role for around 700 years, and Howell has become a little disillusioned with it and with life in general. He's kind of stuck in this mortal world with all these people who've sort of forgotten their past and forgotten their history, and he's really the only link to the past that Aurelia has. And especially in the prelude to book 1, we see him kind of struggling with the desire to live out a normal mortal life, to be born, to live, and to die and pass on to the next adventure, whatever that may be. But by the end of the prelude, he kind of comes to this realization that he sort of needed to stick around, and that he has to be the pillar for this Aurelian civilization, to link the past and the future and the present all together. When he's first introduced in the books, we see him chasing down this guy who is part of a cult, and we learn that this cult has this tie to the past, to this world that really no longer exists. But the whole time his motivations are purely to seek out this cult and figure out what's going on and stop it from gaining a foothold in Aurelia and creating this kind of chaos that they're trying to create. It's really hard to try to talk about him without giving away too many spoilers, because literally everything that has to do with him is a spoiler. So you're just gonna have to read the book and see what happens to him, because I literally can't say anything. It's just a big spoiler. So that's it for this week. I know there wasn't a whole lot, but like I said, I can't really talk about him much without giving away a lot of the book and a lot of the important secrets of the book. So you're just gonna have to go to Amazon and buy yourself a book and figure it out for yourself. As always, I'll post my links to social media accounts below, including my new blog, which I'm really happy about. I also have a new Facebook page that's specifically for the A Chronicle of Crowns series, so make sure you check that out too. Also, make sure to head over to Amazon and get your hands on a copy of it. You can get it as an ebook or as a paperback. Also, head over to lulu.com and get your hands on Transcendence, which was my first photography and poetry book. I know I said I was going to have some photography videos on here, and hopefully I will soon, but photography has sort of taken a backseat this summer to all the writing and the editing that I've been doing. I've been editing a friend's book right now, so I've been doing that and writing my own stuff and starting this blog, so something had to just be pushed aside, and unfortunately it was photography. But I have a couple shoots that I want to do later this summer. I've asked my cousins to be models for some of them, and the series that I wanted to do I think will just stretch for a couple years to get done. And I'll also be taking a lot of photos when we go to Rome in August. There'll also be a lot of video blogs up for that as well. And yeah, that's about it. See y'all next week.